Good morning, YouTube family. This is Ben with VW Family Farm. The kids have asked for me and Andrea to do a little segment for them to put together a video for our 20th wedding anniversary. So they asked us to say a few things nice about each other, and there are countless things that I could say about Andrea. Such a beautiful woman inside and out. She has that natural beauty on the outside that I've told her for years she doesn't need to wear makeup. I wake up to her every morning and just look at her, and she's the same when I'm looking at her in bed as she is any time of the day. She's just got that natural beauty. Beautiful inside, to love me, to love the kids. She loves everybody she comes in contact with. She's always a pleaser, wants everybody to like and love her. Always out to please everybody, and that goes into the hard working. She is one of the hardest working women that I know. Sometimes I have to call her a slave driver because she just on and on. She's got a list and she wants to get everything accomplished. But she is definitely one of the hardest working women I know. She runs this farm. If it wasn't for her, this farm wouldn't be happening. She keeps everybody on a tightrope, make sure that everything gets done. So beautiful, hardworking, loving, caring, and just all around sweet, sweet woman. So Andrea, do you remember the song that was sang 20 years ago at our wedding? You're still the one. You're still the one that I belong to. You're still the one that I run to. You're still the one that I come home to. In that song it says, they said, I bet they'll never make it. Well, look at us now, 20 years later. I think a lot of it comes to sacrifice. And Andrea, you sacrifice a lot for our family. But I remember 20 years ago, actually it was probably more like 22, riding the streets of Searcy, or AKA cruising Searcy, and seeing that beautiful girl, and thinking, I want to marry her. But we said from the beginning, we're not getting a divorce, and I think that is key to a lot of it, is just saying from the get-go, you're not going to divorce, and not having that as an easy option, easy way out. So some of the words about Andrea that come to my mind are beautiful inside and out, caring, loving, hardworking, musically talented, strong, a great mother, a great wife, and an awesome friend. I love you.
Ben, where has the time gone? 20 years, I cannot believe it. When I think about how long Ben and I have been married, I seriously feel like a lot of times I just graduated high school, and then I look up and I'm about to turn 40, and I've been married for 20 years. That is just mind-blowing to me. Ben and I have grown up together. Literally, when we got married, we were silly kids that had no clue about life, that had no clue about the responsibilities of living on your own and paying all your bills and all the things that comes with being an adult. We had no clue about any of that, but we figured it out together. We've grown and matured. It's hard for me to talk about our anniversary and not reflect on Father's Day too, as our anniversary is usually right after Father's Day. But not only are you the best husband I could ever ask for, you're the best father. We've had people reach out to us through YouTube. We had people at the shindig that came up, and there were people there to meet me and people there to meet the kids, but there were more than one person that was there to meet Ben, that were female, that said, you know, I just want you to know you've restored my faith, and that there's still good fathers out there, because I didn't have one, and watching you with Lane and Emily has restored my faith that, you know, if I go on and marry and have kids, that it doesn't have to look like what I was raised in. And if you watched Ben's Father's Day video, you know he didn't have the ideal example in a father. They made peace at the end of his life, but Ben didn't really have an example to follow. Now he's close with my dad, and this is actually Father's Day that I'm filming this. We're actually going to spend the day with my dad. He's been a great example for Ben, and Ben's been there for him. But to see Ben mature into the father he is, into the godly father he is, and husband that he is, just blesses my heart so much. I'm so thankful for him and so proud of him. But 20 years, I cannot believe we've been married 20 years. It just blows my mind. It feels like yesterday. We've been through many ups and downs together. We've been through sicknesses, surgeries. We've been through the hard loss of Ben's dad after, you know, them not being close all those years, and then him coming back into our lives and losing him. That was a pretty hard time. We've been through just the loss of several family members. We've been through, like I said, sicknesses, surgeries. I've had multiple surgeries throughout our marriage, just from having the kids, but other things too. I've been healthy for the last few years, and I'm so thankful for, but there was a few years there that I was on pretty much of a roller coaster and was in and out of having procedures and surgeries, and Ben was there for me through every single one of them. And I'm just going to be flat out honest, I've been huge and overweight, and I've been super skinny throughout our marriage, and somewhere in between. And you know what? It's not the fact, I told someone this here a while back, it's not the fact that he loved me when I was on the right track and super skinny that meant a lot to me. Your spouse could lose a bunch of weight and you tell them, you look great, I'm so proud of you, but that never means as much to them as when you still love them when they're overweight. And that's what Ben has done for me. The times I've been just huge and felt so unattractive, he's always told me I was the most beautiful woman ever. He's always been proud to be married to me and made me feel special. But I guess what it boils down to is this. If you believe in soulmates, that there's one person out there for everybody, Ben is my one person. He's my soulmate. Hands down. I've never questioned that. He was the one God made for me. And I'm so happy I found him. I've loved him from the time I met him. We met actually cruising up and down the street when we were kids, and the first time he talked to me was on a, I don't know what you call it, big bullhorn thing on a loudspeaker, and actually yelled out at me. Actually what he said, I'll just tell you what he said. He said, "Hey, good looking, you want to pull over here?" And he's had me from that moment. I love you, Ben, with all my heart. We have built literally our dream life together. Here with our kids, homeschooling them, living on this farm. He lets me have any and every animal I want. This last year with the cows and doing all this hay, that's been a dream of ours. I guess we're just people that challenge ourselves and to see if we could do it, and we've done it. We've had a lot of mishaps along the way, but we've worked through it together, and I guess it boils down to I wouldn't want to do life with anyone else. So Ben, I love you. I cannot, that just doesn't even seem adequate. You hold a piece of me everywhere you go. I could never let you go, and I love you so much. And just to anyone out there, we have not always been where we are now, where we were respectful to each other and treated each other the way we should. So if that's you, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional, but if that's you, don't give up. Don't let that person go. Hold on and fight for your marriage. Fight for your spouse. Love them. Just start showing them love and respect, and it's amazing what you'll get in return. And just never give up on each other. That's all I got.
We just wanted to start off by saying Happy Anniversary!
Okay guys, a lot of y'all comment and say how we're so respectful and everything. But I just wanted to say most of that is because of how our parents raised us, and we wouldn't be like that if they hadn't have raised us the way we are.
And I also wanted to say that they've taught us over the years that just because everybody else is doing something doesn't mean that we have to. And the fact that we're homeschooled, a lot of people say we're weird and different, but I actually like that.
Me too.
We have our friends and we call ourselves weird and we kind of like take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
So.
All of our friends, we just call each other weird, and then they call us weird, and we're like, thank you.
We have a slideshow that we want to show you, so roll the clip.